Hey Kings and Dragons, Dragon King 551 here, and we're back with another video, and this time we're talking about Comeback Player of the Year, Defensive Player of the Year, and Coach of the Year. So let's talk about the Defensive Player of the Year first. Obviously, Aaron Donald won it 2 years ago, in 2017 and 2018. I'm sorry, 3 years ago, but yeah, I guess you could say 2 years ago, depending on where you put it, even though 2018, 2019 season, 2017, 2018 season, and this is 2020, 2021. But my point is, Aaron Donald has won it for his third time. Not a three-peat, though. He's won it 2 times in a row, and then Stephon Gilmore won it in 2019, and then he redeemed himself. So I think he can win it in another year. He is a phenomenal player at defensive end. He is in the great category. He's in the one of the great categories. Probably one of the best defensive ends of all time. Then I will talk about, obviously, LT Lawrence Taylor, who's one of probably the best linebackers of all time. Outside linebackers, is able to body anyone, body the crap out of anyone. So those two players were really good in both of their time periods of all time. Now, I think Aaron Donald has a long way to go to continue his career, basically. Like, he's there. He's won it 3 times. However, I think with some more development on the defensive side, his team can get better, and they can finally win a Super Bowl and get to the Super Bowl and finally give Aaron Donald that ring that he is so desirably chasing. Now, obviously, Comeback Player of the Year, Alex Smith, obvious choice. He could have died, or his leg could have been amputated. So, I mean, that was a really good. He fought through it, did his due diligence, and battled hard. Was able to start as a starting quarterback, played hard, and did very well. Got his team to the playoffs. Now, Coach of the Year, Kevin Stefanski. Now, I will state that Coach of the Year does not necessarily matter on your record or how well your team performs all the time. That does not necessarily guarantee you Coach of the Year. You can, for example, I will give you the Chiefs, who were 14-2. Andy Reid, his team was very good. But again, he did not win it. Bruce Arians, another great coach, led his team. 2 teams playing each other in the Super Bowl, Tampa and Kansas City. My point is, it's not all about getting there and leading your team. It can be about, oh my God, my team hasn't made it for 3, 4, 5 years. And 1 year, you get a new coach. He develops your team so well around everyone, brings them all together, and secures you a spot in the playoffs. Then your team does really well in the playoffs. So Kevin Stefanski led his team there, brought Cleveland Browns there. Baker and his team did phenomenal against the Steelers in the first game, shell-shocked them, made it like, I forget what the final score was, but in the first half it was 4 touchdowns, 28-0. Then they played Kansas City, and that game was very close. 22-17, I believe, was the final score. And they had a chance to play Buffalo in the AFC Championship, but they couldn't get there. So I think the Browns will be back next year. And, yeah. So, again, this is for the NFL honors. I will be discussing every player and every decision. So far, I think most of my decisions have been right. I predicted offense and defensive rookie of the year in my last video that's up there right now on YouTube. Those 2 guys were Justin Herbert and Chase Young. I got those guys right. Aaron Donald and Alex Smith for Comeback Player of the Year and Defensive Player of the Year. I obviously did not get those right or predict them. I didn't do a video on that because I didn't know at the time really who was on that, because I didn't get those certain games or highlights to watch every single player. And sometimes you can't watch every game and see, oh, this player's good or that player's good. So that's why I didn't make a really prediction on those players. However, I do think Kyler Murray has a very likely chance that he can win Offensive Player of the Year. Him or Josh Allen, one of those two guys, I think, are in the category. Maybe Mahomes or Tom Brady, but I think Kyler or Allen have it because Kyler did put up really good numbers this year. He did get that Hail Mary in, was it triple coverage, I believe, against the Bills and won the game. So that was the catch of the year, the best player of the year. But yeah, so until next time, guys, don't forget to stay radical. I'll see you in the next one when the league MVP comes out. I will also be talking about who I believe will win the Super Bowl. And yeah, so don't forget to stay radical. I'll see you in the next one.